my channel. I'm Taylor, and today we are diving into a world of magic, mystery, and intrigue with our August book club pick, Caraval by Stephanie Garber. If you're a fan of stories that keep you guessing and characters that steal your heart, then you're in for a treat. So grab your favorite drink and get cozy, and let's explore the enchanting world of Caraval together. Not me cosplaying fall in my apartment. It's like 100 degrees out. Our story follows Scarlet, a young woman who has lived on a remote island her whole life, and she lives under the thumb of her cruel father, who is like absolutely horribly abusive. Desperate for a way out, Scarlet has always dreamed of going to Caraval, which is a legendary once-a-year performance where the audience gets to participate in the game. But when Scarlet and her sister Tella finally receive an invitation, they quickly discover that Caraval is more than just a game. It's a world where danger lurks around every corner and nothing is as it seems. As Scarlet races against time to find her missing sister, she must navigate a world of illusions, unravel dark secrets, and decide who she can trust in a world where reality and fantasy are almost indistinguishable. Our story starts with a glimpse into Scarlet's life, where we get to see through these letters that she has been writing to Caraval's master. Scarlet has been sending these letters for, I believe, 7 years, like pleading, begging with him to come to her tiny remote island to host the game. These letters reveal so much about Scarlet so early on. They reveal her longing to escape her oppressive life and her naive hope that Caraval could be the way out of this life that she is in, that she's living. After 7 years, Legend finally responds to Scarlet's letters with an invitation to Caraval. This invitation sets everything in motion, leading Scarlet into a dangerous and very magical world of Caraval. Now, let's talk about some of the key tropes that make Caraval such an interesting story. So, the first trope I would like to talk about is magical competition. The magical competition is the core of Caraval. That's the whole point of the book. It's the game. Participants, if they choose, they can either choose to just sit back and watch the game, or they can actually choose to participate in the game. They have to solve riddles and navigate through a constantly shifting environment. The stakes are high, and the game is completely unpredictable. The next trope I'd like to talk about is the slow burn romance, which I love. I love a slow burn. Love a slow burn romance. The romance between Scarlet and Julian. I love the way their relationship builds throughout the story. Every interaction between them feels charged. Like you can feel the tension between the pages, which makes the romance more and more interesting as the story unfolds. The next trope is unlikely allies, where Scarlet finds herself teaming up with people that she never thought she would have teamed up with before. She never could imagine working with some of these people. This trope adds to the dynamic of the story, as trust is a rare commodity in the world of Caraval. Like, we're told that nothing is as it seems, you can't trust anyone, everybody has a motive. The last trope I'd like to talk about is love and sacrifice, and we see that through Scarlet and her relationship with her sister Tella. This trope is at the heart of the story. We see very early on in the story how their abusive father punishes them, right? So if one of them does something wrong, he punishes the other. I would definitely look up some of the trigger warnings for this book, as abuse is something that is brought up and mentioned throughout the story. There are a few different themes that I'd like to oh my god, my posture. Let's discuss that first. Oh my god. Have I been sitting like that this whole time? Please. Oh my god. The first theme that I'd like to talk about is illusion versus reality. One of the central themes is the constant blur between illusion and reality. Scarlet and us as the reader, we're often left questioning what is real and what isn't, and like what is just a part of the game, which really adds to the book's suspense. The next theme is power and control, and we see that with Scarlet's abusive father. The power dynamics definitely play a role in the way Scarlet's father controls rules her life. Like, we see that she is just gonna be like put into this arranged marriage, that she's just gonna like marry this guy that she has like never met before, and they've like really only communicated through letters. And so we're kind of left wondering, like, is she even actually talking to this like person that she's like, or is someone writing the letters, you know, like we just don't really know, because it could just be like her father. That theme is mirrored in the manipulations that occur throughout the game of Caraval. So the last theme that I'd like to talk about is hope and despair. And hope is a reoccurring theme portrayed in the form of magic. We see that throughout the game. That's Scarlet's one motivator to get her to finish the game, is finding her sister, like whatever it takes at all costs. And I think that the moments of despair that she experienced throughout the book make the hope so much stronger. Now let's talk about some of my favorite quotes throughout the book. I feel like a lot of this was really beautifully written. These are just some of the quotes that really resonated with me. If you have your own favorite quotes that are different than mine, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. But there's three. The first favorite quote that I have is, every person has the power to change their fate if they are brave enough to fight for what they desire more than anything. My next favorite quote, quote number 2, she imagined loving him would feel like falling in love with darkness, frightening and consuming, yet utterly beautiful when the stars came out. Quote number 3, hope is a powerful thing. Some say it's a different breed of magic altogether. Elusive, difficult to hold on to, but not much is needed. Overall, I'm giving Caraval 4.5 stars. I really, really loved the book. I really enjoyed it. I really felt like the world building, the magical elements, and the emotional depth all made it for a really compelling read. I loved the book so much. I haven't felt this way about a book in a few reads. Like, I flew through the book within a couple of days, and I immediately went out and bought the second book in the series, which I'm about halfway through, maybe a little less than halfway through. And once I finish that one, I will be going out to buy the third book finale. So I really loved the book. I'm giving it a 4.5, which I believe is the highest we've rated any of our book club picks for so far, which is really exciting. So I'm glad to, I hope you agree with my rating. If you don't, let me know in the comments what you rate the book. I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions on our book club book this month. You know, did you fly through it? Was it an easy read? Were you captivated? Because I could not put the book down, and that's what I want from a book. Yeah, I recommend the book. I think if anything, you know, I always say, if this encourages you to pick up a book, then that's enough for me. So that was Caraval. I feel like this video is like 5 minutes long. I also, like, what is going on? I'm like sitting like this. Like, have I been sitting like this whole time? Like, what is wrong with my posture? I originally recorded this video last week. I went to go and edit it today, only to realize that I recorded all of the clips in slow-mo. So I can't like speed it up because there's no sound. So it was just like literally like, and it probably only took me an hour to record, but it ended up being like 4 hours of footage because it was in slow-mo. So absolutely all of that went out the window, and now I'm recording it again, which is fine. It's fun. Let's talk September. Oh wait, I should grab the book. What am I doing? Let me grab the book before I announce it. Okay, so lastly, I would like to announce our September book club book, which is Babel by R.F. Kuang, and I am so excited to read this book. This has been on my TBR forever, and I was able to pick up a copy, and I just feel like this is the perfect September read because there are dark academia vibes, and I am just so excited to read this book. So I've heard so many great things, and I can't wait to dive into it with all of you next month. So make sure to grab a copy so you can read along with us. And also, while you're at it, make sure to join my book club down below on Fable, which is a completely free app. We were doing book club on Instagram broadcast channels, but I feel like with Fable, we're able to with Fable with Fable we are able to discuss the book and you're able to share your thoughts and opinions, and it is a spoiler-free chat. Yeah, and I think also when you sign up with my code down below, you get a $5 coupon if you wanted to buy a book from their website. You don't have to buy a book from their website. It's completely free to use the app and sign up. Yeah, so that's very exciting. So make sure you join. Make sure you join my book club because we are not on Instagram anymore. We are now on Fable. Cool. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more bookish content in the future. Yeah, see you next time.